BB28, episode 22. Haley, Angela, and Kamu are on the block, and it's fallout time now. Lots of heated discussions were going on in the editing part that I watched for this episode. They were all trying to figure out what their next move would be with Haley, Angela, and Kamu on the block. Haley was confident. She was saying she was going to win this no matter what. She was going to go out there and play that game, and she was going to win. And if you'll remember on the last episode, if you watched the last episode 21, at the end of it, Dee did not shake hands with Kamu. And in this episode, they did rewind it, and he asked her why, but she just pretty much said she just didn't want to. Now, this actually shows that once Kamu was on there, yes, he was shocked. He was surprised. And because he and Yash had already made this into something that they had won. The dancing in the mirrors in the HOH room, the confident laughing and smiling, and all of it came to an end in the last episode when Devin played the diamond veto. So they're all adjusting to that, and Kamu is campaigning. He told Melody and Marjorie that he had found out that Dee had a $5,000 bribe power, and it didn't work on Yash. So he was telling people that it confused poor old Melody and Mallory, and so they didn't know how to stand. But they have enough sense that people are going to say things in this game that either are true or not true, or semi-true, but people say things because they have to play the game. So they debated on that. Mallory and Melody had to weigh in the fact that Dee didn't tell them that she had a bribe power. So they thought about it, and the quiet ones and I noticed this on the last episode, the quiet ones was actually Taylor and Lala. So on this episode, they did kind of reveal that they kept Lala out of it because she's reactionary. Much like Angela, you have to edit what you say to Angela and Lala because they will just flip out. And to a certain point, Taylor would just get mad at you. But I really like Taylor and I like Lala, but Lala is one of those people that will just go ahead and flip out on you. So they didn't tell her anything. And then they had the BB Blockbuster Space Race. Now this was really fun. A bunch of balls flying up in the air of different colors, and you had to line them up in a row, 2 of them on each side. If you watched my last video, I said Angela was not going to be good in competition. Well, when they got in that competition, Kamu was playing like a pro, and of course Haley was playing, and I was sitting there thinking I had already predicted her to win, but she didn't. I was wrong. Angela won. The one I said that wouldn't win, Angela won. And this was a game that she just excelled in. She hustles in that. And the funny part was, when she won the game, she stacked up 2 sets of colored balls floating in the air, and she got it right, and then she just started jumping up and down like she had won the $1 million jackpot on a lottery. And for her, it was a $1 million prize because she wants to win. Dee wants to win. Devin wants to win. Haley wants to win. Kamu wanted to win, but he got kind of messy in the last part of his games. He wasn't a bad player at all. He just got caught up in his own world of trying to get Dee. He was obsessed with getting her. He convinced Yash to be on that same obsessed train, and so they were on that. And so when the game ended, Angela is off the block, and they had to vote, and I think it was 9-1, or it was something to 1. And the one player that voted against the others was Lala. That's because she's out of the loop. Poor Lala. I really like her, but she is a firecracker. You have to be careful with her just as much as you have to be careful with Angela. But they didn't put her in the loop on nothing, so she moseys on in there and votes for. Who did she vote for? She voted for Haley, and so and then this is where Kamu lost because they all voted against him. And somehow, as I mentioned in the last one, they went into something about the Bible verses and all this stuff. But you can't mess with people. Once they get all hooked up into that Bible, you might as well just step back. I don't know what that was that he was going on about with that. But, he lost. And I don't have any bad feelings about that because I could have enjoyed watching him win just as much as someone else, except for the few things he did leading up to what he was doing. I guess in my opinion, I really didn't want Dee to leave. I didn't want Devin to leave. I am in favor of these Survivor people and the old Big Brother people, the legends. And so after he lost, he talked to Julie, and he was okay. And that was a good exit interview he did. None of the I hate this person or don't like this person. He didn't have any of that. That's a wholesome kind of attitude to have. He was on there, and he mentioned and said, bring me back if you want me to be on here. He said, in other words, he'll learn just like Angela learned and Dee and Devin have learned on a different game. He would be good to have back. And so I don't have any animosity towards him. Now, Yash, I wish him the best. Yash is okay. At first, I didn't care much for him because I didn't know much about him, and now I know him. He's a player. Drew is a player. Barrett is a player. They're all getting down to their player stage, and don't overlook Mallory and Melody because they can really get down to really strategizing. So this was a good game. And then at the end, they had our previous Big Brother winner, Danielle Reyes, on there. Now, Danielle came on. She looks great. And she mentioned something that caught my eye. She said she's not thrilled that the legends are doing good. She said, let the Big Brother players new be the one that win. And it made sense. But since they're in there, I'm still with the legends. And out of the legends, I can't even tell you which one I would like to win. Devin would be nice to win because he's a strategist. And Dee is also a quiet strategist. She's good. She just got relaxed in there and got hooked up in there getting on the block. And Angela, well, I hesitate to say anything about Angela not winning after she just made me look like I was crazy about her not winning. I had just slammed that gate that she was not going to win. But she did. she, she won that. And so, but it's getting exciting, and we're coming up on the 1,000, can't even say it, 1,000 shows of Big Brother is coming up on Sunday. And it's going to have the Unblocked show. And thank goodness they're not going to have the Unblock on Friday, where they reveal part of the head of household competition and practically reveal the whole thing like they did the last time. So all of us who are not watching the live feeds just don't need that. So this is what happened. It was really good. Props to Kamu, wishing him the best. Hope he comes back on a future show. Good to see Danielle Reyes, but she's going to be back on Sunday because she's going to host one of the games, I think, on there. So, Danielle's the one that has that little hop and run thing she does, and she looks so cute when she was doing that. She came out and did the same thing when she talked to Julie. Well, listen, man. See, y'all got me all excited about this. It's just a show, but it's our show. Let me go. This is the main reason why I post now. I don't have 8,000 votes. I don't have 8,000 hours. So this is just for the fun of it. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I'm enjoying it. And I hope you have a good day, and we'll be back for the 2-hour version on the next Big Brother. Take care.